G'day kids, thanks for tuning in to another Aussie episode. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that way you won't miss out on any of the new videos we put out, and it would certainly make my day. In the meantime, enjoy this video.
Aussie, 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 oi. Aussie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day kids, Aussie here. Today, I'm going to talk about Harmony Week and Harmony Day, which happens on March 21st every year. It's a time to celebrate Australian multiculturalism, which means celebrating various cultures from all around the world that live right here in Australia. Did you know that about half of the people that live here in Australia were born in another country or have at least one parent that was born in another country? That's a pretty amazing stat, isn't it? So, of the 25 million people that live here in Australia, over 12 million of them have very close connections to another country. This is one of the main reasons I love Australia. There are so many cultures that we can learn about together and embrace the similarities and the differences within the people that make up our amazing country. People from all around the world love to call Australia home, and during Harmony Week, the motto is everyone belongs. In Australia, each person can be proud of their background and their cultural heritage because everyone really does belong. Australia is a country that encourages everybody working together to succeed in a respectful and peaceful way. Celebrating multiculturalism and the enormous benefits of utilising everyone's skills and strengths is why Australia is so successful and I think the best place to live. Now, some of the countries that have the highest immigration numbers that have come here to Australia to live are England, New Zealand, China, India, Philippines, Vietnam, Italy, South Africa, Malaysia, Scotland, Sri Lanka, Germany, Greece, Korea, and that's not even all of them. Ni hao, marhaban, ciao, bonjour, namaste. Can you speak another language apart from English? Well, if you or someone you know can, I just want to say I think that is so cool and very clever. The most common languages spoken in Australia, other than English, are Mandarin, Arabic, Cantonese, Vietnamese, and Italian, but there are so many others as well. Did you know that there are over 70 Indigenous Australian languages that are still spoken in Australia today? Harmony Week is also a great time to celebrate our very own Indigenous culture. As the oldest known civilization in the world, Aboriginal culture is very important in Australia and something to be super proud of. Regardless of the language we choose to speak, communicating respectfully with each other is so important. Valuing other people's opinions and ideas is a great way to demonstrate this respect. Listening to one another and making sure that what we're saying is kind and caring will make sure everyone is feeling respected and included. These are the things we need to remember every day, not just during Harmony Week. Harmony Week and Harmony Day is also about recognising and celebrating the strengths and skills of everyone around us. Did you know that Advance Australia Fair, the national anthem of Australia, was actually created by the Scottish-born composer Peter Dodds McCormick? Pretty cool, hey? And Australia's most recognisable building, the Sydney Opera House, was designed by Danish architect Bjørn Utzon. Dr. Charlie Teo is one of the best neurosurgeons in the world, which means he's an expert in brain surgery. Dr. Teo was awarded Most Trusted Australian 3 years in a row. He was born in Australia and has Chinese and Singaporean parents. Jessica Watson is the youngest person to sail a boat solo and unassisted around the world, which means by herself with no help from anyone else, not grown-ups, at the age of just 16. Jessica was born in Australia and has New Zealand parents, which gives her Australian and New Zealand passports. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Brothers An and Cao Do have a remarkable story. They were refugees who came to Australia on a small boat to escape their war-torn home country of Vietnam. An is an author, actor, comedian, and a very talented painter. You may have even heard or read one of his books before. Weirdo, Hot Dog, Ninja Kid, just to name a few. His brother, Cao, is a film director and screenwriter. He received the Young Australian of the Year award. These brothers were born in Vietnam, but now call themselves proud Australians. Dr. Karl Kruszelnicki, more commonly known as Dr. Karl, is an author and a science commentator on Australian radio and TV. He also came to Australia as a refugee on a boat from Sweden, which is where he was born. He's a recipient of an Order of Australia and Australian Father of the Year award. Turia Pitt was born on the tropical island of Tahiti and migrated to Australia when she was just 3 years old. Turia is a mining engineer, an athlete, motivational speaker and author. An incredible lady who has achieved amazing things. These people and so many more have brought such a wealth of knowledge, skills and compassion to Australia, and our country itself is better for it. By working together and encouraging each other to be the best you can, helps everyone to achieve their goals, whatever they may be. Harmony Week is represented by the colour orange. Traditionally, orange signifies social communication and meaningful conversations. It also relates to the freedom of ideas and encouragement of mutual respect. I encourage you to wear something orange during Harmony Week to show your support for harmonious relationships between one another. There are plenty of other ways you can get involved too. You can go to the website harmony.gov.au to find out events that might be happening somewhere near you. If you want to learn more about different cultures, you could watch one of Aussie's other episodes, our lion and dragon dancing episode, or we have 2 very cool Indigenous Australian episodes where you can learn about Aboriginal song and dance or the traditional smoking ceremony. They're awesome. So please help us celebrate the important and special event that is Harmony Week and Harmony Day. But also, it's important to remember that what we've talked about today is something that we can do every day. Because in Australia, everyone belongs. Kids, I hope you've learnt lots today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. We'll see you on our next one. Until then, stay keen. If you haven't already, make sure you get a grown-up to help you hit that subscribe button. That way you won't miss out on any of the new and exciting videos that we put out. Speaking of new and exciting, if there's a video that you'd love to see Aussie do, make sure you send us a message on our socials, on Facebook or Instagram at Aussie for Kids. We'll see you again soon, kids. And until then, stay keen. Oh, and by the way, did you happen to find the hidden Aussie icon in that video? Yeah, make sure you look closely because they're in every single video. That's right. Stay keen, kids.
Aussie, 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 oi. Aussie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of